Welcome back. In today's class, let's see how we can make 3D models by using the 2D views. If you just go back to our previous video, this is what we have made, okay, by using our file, PDF file. So we tried to extract the drawing and understand how the dimensions are, and this is the original version of the CAD file that we have developed. So that means there was no plan, just an elevation, and we tried to assume some dimensions and scale the PDF and try to extract the dimensions out of it, and then based on it we have taken the approximate value to make this entire elevation. Okay, so now what we are going to do is let's just use this CAD file to actually make our 3D model in SketchUp, the entire 3D model. Okay, so now let me just save as this file so that we can save this one into our same folder of SketchUp. Okay, so we'll just go to our SketchUp and here we'll save it. Okay, cabinets. And now what am I going to do is remove unnecessary drawings which are not required only. If needed, we'll try to open this PDF file, but for now what we are going to do is we'll just keep it like this. Okay, nothing else should be there, so select everything, and if they are blocks, so just explode them. Okay, so just select everything to explode at a time all the objects which are there in the drawing. You can always select and give Control A and then give X enter. Automatically everything will be exploded. This is the simplest way. Instead of always selecting an object and giving the explode option, you can select everything, give Control A. Okay, everything will get selected, and that's how you're gonna make it happen. Okay, so now the drawing is ready. Everything should be in a 0 layer, so I'm gonna go and keep it on by layer. So you should make sure that whatever your 0 layer color is, sometimes it can be red, sometimes it can be any other color as well, your entire object should be in the same color. Okay, that's how you're removing the unnecessary objects from your drawing. Okay, now as it is done, just give Control S. Okay, come back to your SketchUp. So I'll just open the SketchUp, and here I'm gonna open the file. Okay, so import option that we have, we'll try to open that only. Okay, here as you can see there is an import option, and just try to select. So already earlier we have tried to do the same process, so by default it was taking the same folder when we tried to file. Okay, so now let us just select our file. Okay, so today's date, updated one, let's see. So this is the file. I'm going to select this one and make sure here AutoCAD files are there, only then it will be visible. If it is SketchUp file, then it won't be visible. So make sure either you select all files option, all supported types, or else you select directly your AutoCAD files only. Okay, .dwg format, and click on option and select if model units is activated or not. Click on OK and click on import. Okay, then click on close, and you see exactly at the origin it's set. But can you notice there is something else also which got imported? That means this, there was one object which was there and which we couldn't notice. Zoom out, can you see here? Even this got imported. So now what I'm gonna do is delete it, because you cannot delete anything in your file. Okay, once it is imported in SketchUp you cannot delete, so you have to delete everything here only. So I have just did it. Now I'm gonna delete this one and again try to go to import option and select my file once again, because now I have deleted, so it won't be visible. So now only this one is visible. Okay, this is the advantage. When you remove unnecessary objects, exactly at the origin point your object will get placed and you will be shown that object only. You need not fetch, you need not find where exactly your objects are placed and get confused. So this is what you have. So now select everything, give right click and lock it. First of all, sorry, first of all you have to rotate it, don't lock it. After rotating you do it, because this is an elevation. Understand the position, in which position you have to keep it. So you will, you be placing it in a horizontal view or vertical view, because this is not a plan to keep it in a horizontal view, so you have to definitely place it in the vertical view. That means 90 degrees you have to rotate it. So use your rotate command. Okay, so I'm going to use this one and try to give 90 degrees for this. Okay, now as it is done, select it and just give right click and lock it, because you do not want to deviate its position, so always lock it. Okay, now what you try to do is create a wall from this corner to this corner. Okay, and It was not given till the bottom, but that's okay. I'll drag it. So I would like to actually reverse the faces, because always the gray should be at the back. Now I would like to give around like 6 inches because I do not have a plan, so I'm taking an assumed value. Okay, now just make it to the floor. Now this is done. Make group, always group it. Okay, my wall is ready. Now what I have to do is exactly at this location have to make my cabinet. So first of all, what you do is understand what are the depths you're going to follow. So what we'll do is, okay, we'll try to follow uh cancel, we'll try to follow for this one around the value of like the depth should be around 15 inch. Let's follow. And next this cabinets, okay, these cabinets that we have, can you see automatically it is taking the AutoCAD related text only, because there are some properties which are still there. If not, that will not be there. The file name it has taken, and drawing one, maybe inside I have given the text to it, like this is my first drawing, that is the reason by default it is taking. But anyways, now I'm gonna give a new dimension to it. Let's follow the countertop as 25. Okay, C top, let's write as C top. And then what am I going to do is, let's follow my cabinets, the bottom cabinets with the drawer which we have. Let's follow that with the carcass. Let's call it as a carcass body. We'll follow that with the dimension of 24. So that means we are giving an offset value of 1 inch between the countertop and the carcass body. So this is the dimension that we are going to follow. Okay, so let us just drag it here. Okay, no problem. Now what are we going to do is, first of all, create only one object, because they are just equal dimensions. Every object, every component that you have on the bottom base cabinets and on the top wall cabinets, every cabinet is an equal dimension of each other. Okay, so that means whatever you make a single component here, you just have to adjust it to make your wall cabinets, because on the wall cabinets there is no drawer. You have to remove it and create your body. So before that, what you should do is place your countertop and base separately and backsplash separately. So let me show you how does it work. So let us give a rectangle from here to here. Okay, so as we are clear with it, I'm gonna remove them. Okay, so I'm gonna remove them here and here as well. Escape. Okay, so now I have to create this. So let me give rectangle from this corner to this corner and give push. Okay, just observe the depth and give push. I'll give 25 as discussed and make it as a group once again. And similarly, what I'm gonna do here, we have a backsplash. So this thickness, basically they start from 1/4, okay, quarter inch. It can go up to like 1 inch also. So I'll give around like half inch for this. Okay, because we don't have a plan. If there was a plan, automatically this thickness would have been shown there. So I'm going to make this one also a block. Now you have to create your base also. So I'm going to select it and place it and just push it with the dimension of 4. Okay, so now we need to understand what is the depth of it. So depth, let's do one thing right now. Let's take it up to this countertop depth and later we'll adjust it. I'll tell you the reason why. So let me make this one as a group. Now let's make only one object here. So first of all, just try to make it. We are not following panel based technique. First, let's understand how we are making 3D modeling. So this is the simplest box method modeling what we are doing. So in a pro way panel based method, we'll do it in the later sessions. Okay, because first we need to understand how the 3D modeling is done. So that is the reason we are following this method. Okay, so now what are we going to do is just to get this one to the depth of your countertop, and then again reduce this by 1 3/4. I'll tell you why. See, 1 inch is the overhang that I have to maintain. Anyways, during the initial class only, I said the carcass should be 24, if you notice here. Okay, now here there will be door on the front of this cabinet, so that is the reason there will be door thickness of 3/4, plus you will also have your overhang 1. So 3/4 plus 1 is 1.75. That is the reason I have made sure that it is 1.75 backwards. So I pushed inside. Okay, now what I have to do, use your offset method. Okay, and then give 0.75 because I'm taking the panel thickness. Now just remove it. What I have to do is, before removing, to not get confused, what you do is give 3/4 here at the back and select the face. That back panel can be 1/4, or it can be ½ inch, or it can be 3/4 also, but right now I'm taking everything as 3/4 only. Okay, so to avoid any confusion. So now let me just remove this. Now as this is ready, okay, just make it as a group. Now what I have to do is understand what is the height that we have followed from here to here. So it is around like 6.5 inches. So from here, okay, give 6.5. Okay, till 6.5. Now after that only your cabinet door will start. So first I'm gonna give the center. Okay, at this point what I have to do is create a rectangle. Okay, so from this corner to this corner. Now give this one as a 3/4. Now triple click, right click and make group. Now next what are we going to do is select the same, place it down. We are not placing any pulls in today's class. Okay, we are just making the models. Any hardwares we'll do it in the later sessions, and we'll try to extract it down. Okay, okay, fine. This is done. Now we have to understand that here we have a double door. So adjust it till the double door conditions and make a copy. Make a copy. So this is fine. Okay, now this one, just a door is placed. If I just hide it, just a door is placed. Now what am I going to do is I'll hide them. Okay, at this height just place your marking, because drawer box is not there. Drawer door is there, but inside of the door there is no box only, so there is no drawer cabinet here. So now what am I going to do is, from here I'll give an offset of 18 inches because I want a drawer box with 18 inches. Okay, so now I'm gonna push it up to where? Up to here. Now I'm gonna hide this one, hide it, hide this as well. Okay, now what you do is triple click and take this as a face, Control Z, and give 0.5. I would like to give only 0.4 thickness for this. Now give 6 inches push inside because the height is 6.5, so I'm taking 6 inches. Okay, so it is going very inside. Okay, let's do one thing. What is it? Okay, 5/3/4. So let's give 5.25. Okay, so select the face. Let us give Control Z. From here let's keep 0.5. That is the reason marking are very important actually. 0.5. Remove this and select the face. Just select this and you got it. Okay, so make group, and then again what you have to do is, always this drawer box should be ½ inch away from the height of your drawer door. Okay, these are some rules that we will follow. So let us make this one 0.5 down. Okay, now welcome back to the properties section on the menu bar where we'll try to unhide. Go to edit and unhide all. Okay, everything. Now let's try to see. Let us hide this one and try to notice how exactly the things went. Can you see? Okay. There is one more thing that we have to also do. That means these two doors that we have, okay, on the bottom, this one also, okay, this should be also ½ inch upwards from the door. Top and bottom we have to do. But what we have done, we have done only on the top. So I'll try to adjust it here and we will adjust the height. So another 0.5 I'll give, okay. So it's done. Now what am I going to do is edit, unhide all. Okay, I'll give K as a wireframe mode, and can you see it is exactly aligning. This alignment I had broken it here on the top 1 inch you have, so I'll just try to pull it this little bit by ½ inch up. Okay, so these are the clearance gaps which we are maintaining for a drawer. In detail we'll discuss about it. Right now let's just make our models. So once it is done now, we'll just make it as a group. So I'll select everything. And also one more thing what we have forgot is we didn't make a shelf. So let's try to make a shelf here. So exactly to the center let's try to make. These are our dimension. So from this corner to this corner I'll create a line because center will be given wrongly. So I'll try to create yeah, this is my center. Yeah, now here I would like to create 0.25 ½ inch of shelf. Okay, ½ inch, or it can be 1 inch also. In the elevation we can see, I suppose it should be, just check if they are exactly on the wall or not. Can you see it is going inside? Okay, give 0.5 and 0.5 from here to here, 1 inch shelf up to this one. Make group. So it's done. Edit, unhide all, remove all unnecessary lines. Okay, so now select everything that you have and right click and make it as a component. Give a name as base cabinet 1 and click on create and then make a copy. Before that, let us adjust this base. Okay, this base is always, okay, 2 to 3 inches away from the door. Always remember this concept, from the door. So from here it should be around like 2 to 3 inches. I have taken 3 inches. This is called as a toe kick space. So your toe which is there now in your foot, so that foot where you place near to the cabinet, it should be 3 inch away from it, 2 to 3 inches. That's what the condition that we follow. So I'm gonna just make it as a group and select base points in this way because I need just equals. Okay, fine, just observe equals. Now just make as a copy, put it aside, explode it because I'm trying to make the upper cabinet. Okay, now I have to also make two shelves inside, but before that what is the height? Find out from here to here. So it's 3 feet. This is not 3 feet yet. Okay, so from here it should be 36. Okay, so now simply what you do is select the face, adjust this height up to this point, and here you give 0.75 and select this face, up to this point you give Your height is adjusted. Now what I want is here two divisions I want. For now, we'll just make group. Okay, so okay, so we'll try to place it randomly so that I can adjust on this location. Okay, so I'll just remove them. Okay, select it, unhide all, adjust it, adjust it. Okay, select, move, and exactly place it here. Okay, height is also matching. Now simply what you do is just uh, get these lines where you're placing. These lines are important because you have to adjust your shelves. So instead of again applying the division method, I'm just trying to adjust it here. Can you see the location? So I'll just give K as a wireframe so that I can try to adjust it. So move it. If you want, you can use your tape here as well so that you can match it. From here, I'll try to match this also. So there will be no confusion. So it's perfectly placed, so there is no issues. And here also, I can place it perfectly. Just select it. Okay, it's done. You can remove all the unnecessary lines that you have. Edit, unhide, all, select it, select everything that you have. Okay, and check if it is fine or not and make it as a component. Now I'll tell you one thing. You have to adjust your depth as well, right? So I'll adjust it, don't worry. So wall cabinet. Yeah. So now I'll just click on edit component. No problem, don't worry. And hide it. Now what you do is this depth is around the depth of this is around like 23.25. Okay, 23.25 without door. So now I'll just move it and reduce it by another 10 inches. Okay, okay, so it should be 15 as we discussed, so this should be 14.25 actually. So let's increase it with that dimension, and obviously this will also follow the same. Anyways, fine. And these are some lines, I suppose. I'll just remove it. And okay, now edit, unhide all. Okay, did we remove it? Okay, no problem. What I can do is explode, select this as a base point and place it here. As simple as that. Okay, including this, I'm making a component again. Wall cabinet latest. Now make a placement, multiple copies. We can use the array method of copying also, but right now it's not required because we don't have enough time to explain it. This is done, and what you see here, it's just a piece which is given so that you can cover up your upper panel of your cabinet, something like this. Okay, so this can be placed till here also in this manner and make it as a group. Okay, so this is how simply whatever the AutoCAD drawings we can make now, we can just make our 3D models as well. This is what we have to learn. Whichever company we try to work now, they always ask, do we have an experience in making these kind of modelings and all? Okay, so we'll try to understand how to place the hardwares and everything else as well, how to create the scenes in the coming sessions. So till then, try to have a practice as many as you can and reach us if you have any queries. Thank you.